Hey, Grant Cardone here. Welcome to Real Estate Investing Mondays, Grant Cardone TV every Monday. I'm obsessed with bringing you a show about real estate, how to buy real estate, how to get started in real estate, how to buy a deal, make sense of a deal. Today, I found a good deal for you. If you want, Captain Ryan's not with me today because he's out fetching the plane, bringing the bird home because the bird had to be gutted. Engines taken off, windows taken off, rivets, every rivet on the plane taken off. I think that's it. It's about real estate.
Yeah.
That's it. And so he'll be back next Monday. He'll be back later today, actually. Every Monday I come to you from Miami Beach. Robert Sislo, the video genius, he's on mic with me today. What's up, Robert?
Como estás, sir?
Okay. Hey, wherever you're watching the show, please take the time to subscribe. If you're Grant Cardone TV, subscribe there. If you're on YouTube, subscribe there. If you're on the Facebook stream, you can post your comments wherever you are. I'll see your comments. I'll respond to your comments. I'll do everything I can to help you. Today, I am answering a question from Justin Lewis, firefighterssvautism.org. Jay Lewis at firefighterssvautism.org, sorry. And he asked me about a deal that he found on LoopNet. Okay, so I'm going to go through this deal. I probably looked at 30 or 40 deals last week that you sent me. This is a good deal that I'm going to show you today, okay? And I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk through a practical how I would make sense of this deal, okay? And also, for those of you who are asking me every week, what's a good book on real estate? Okay? If you call in, I'm going to give you one of these today. Call in, I'm going to give you an obsessed sticker. I'm going to have you put it on your refrigerator, your computer, your car, your windshield. Put it on your window, your house, your door, wherever. Put it on your kid's forehead like it's all right to be obsessed. Because if you're not obsessed with real estate, you shouldn't be getting into it, okay? You shouldn't be getting into it like anything else. You got to get obsessed with it. Now, Justin Lewis sent me this deal. I'm going to show you the deal here, okay? He can buy this deal. I'm not going to even take the time to tell you about the asking price. The asking price is higher than what he thinks he can buy it for. $1.5 million. $1.5 million. They're asking $1,658. Okay, look, if they're asking $1,658 and they'll sell it for $1,500, $1,500's the number. You just drop that first number because it's like a pair of shoes, right? Pair of shoes is $300 and you can buy it on sale for $120. My wife tells me the other day, I bought these $1,500 pair of shoes for $400. Baby, that's a $400 pair of shoes. They're not $1,500. They are what you paid for them, baby, okay? Now, check it out. He'll sell for $1.5 million. $375,000 will be the down payment on this deal. Represents about 25% of the purchase price, okay? He's going to finance $1,125,000. Now, I'm going to show you this is a good deal today. I'm going to show you this is a good deal. In fact, we're going to show you some images of the deal. If Robert's able to do that on half this board, okay? Whoa, that's looking sexy. Look at that, okay? 16 units. Nice side shot. See a nice little street. Looks like it's in a nice little neighborhood. First thing I think is, man, this is looking pretty sexy. Now notice what happens here. I don't know if you can see this. Building size is 22,000 square feet.
I can see it.
Can you read some of that to me, Robert? Can you read it from your end?
Yeah, absolutely. So we got building size is 22,163 square feet. Price per unit's $103,000. Property type multifamily. Property subtype garden low rise. Number of units 16. Cap rate 8.3%.
8.3% cap rate. So I'm going to go over each one of these terms. Flip back to me, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to show you how this deal makes sense or doesn't make sense. Okay. So look, down payment. Do you have the money down? This is what he tells me. Grant, a private money investor is loaning me the $375 at 7% a month. Okay. So he's going to put 25% down, and this money right here is going to get loaned to him at 7%. He's asking me to make sense of this deal for him. Is this a good deal? Okay, the numbers look good, but that's not two things I look at. Subjective, I've talked about that in the past. Subjective, does the deal feel good? Does it feel good? When I looked at the pictures of the deal, I'm like, yeah, you know what, that feels pretty good. the 103 grand a door. Don't bother me too much. I happen to know all the product in that marketplace. Can you give me a shot of the map?
Yeah.
Because what I don't know is where this thing's at. Now, I don't know if you can see this. If he might be out too far here. But this
is over the top. It's by Tampa, but then we zoom
It's
in a
over
little
by
bit
Tampa.
further, yeah.
There you go. Now, it's over by Tampa. It's kind of like, wow, man, it's kind of a sexy location. And then I see that it's quite a ways from the main road. The main road is that big intersection going north and south, or what looks like northeast to southwest. Okay, that's the big road. Okay, now if I pan in closer on this, I don't know if you can, Robert. Is that it? That's all you got? Okay. Well, you're going to see that this sits on a vacant lot of about 2 acres, and part of this, I don't even know if they own the whole thing. So my point is, the look. Okay, when I looked at the units, oh man, that feels good. When I looked at the lot and where it's set back, Justin, I get a little concerned about it. However, let's assume that I like the location. Let's assume I know the location. Let's assume for a second all that's good. Let me tell you about the deal, okay? I like this deal. Let me tell you why I like the deal, okay? The NOI on this deal is $137,000 a year. $137,600, okay? Now what I need to do is debt this deal up. Debt the deal up means this. I'm gonna spend some money. I'm gonna spend debt here on the $1,125,000, and I'm gonna spend the debt on the $375,000. What I like about this deal, this is a deal Justin could actually buy with no money down. Okay. Now that being said, I did a show on no money down. You can find it at Grant Cardone TV archives. The no money down show said this: there is really no such thing as no money down because he's got to pay that investor back, right? But if this guy's willing to loan him money at 7%, I need a marker, guys. I need my. I need this. Okay. And I'm going to be able to borrow this money at about 4%. So I'm going to borrow the down payment at $375. I'm going to borrow this money at $125. Let's say that's a blended rate of about 5%. 5% on $1.5 million is about $60,000. Okay, that's the debt. We out? This deal is going to make $77,000 a year with no money down, dog. That's a good deal. Stay with me. This is Grant Cardone on a real estate show.
Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit TrueStim.com/careers. That's TrueStim.com/careers and get started right now. There is only one thing that ensures the future of your business: communication. Information, business deals, new prospects, client management only functions with a strong communication platform. And that's our goal at Mango Voice, to deliver quality customer interaction with the best business phone system on the planet. Connect your office with Mango Voice and enjoy mobility of taking calls from your cell phone, multiple office setup, no maintenance fees, secure cloud-based service. Mango Voice ensures your business future with perfect communication. Sign up right now for a free consultation at mangovoice.com/sign up. That's mangovoice.com/sign up.
We're rolling.
Hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. At 375. Welcome back, Grant Cardone. You're watching Grant Cardone Real Estate Investing every Monday at 12 p.m. By the way, I canceled 3 radio shows today. I'm on a radio tour for the new book, Be Obsessed. Canceled them. Called them up and said, hey, cancel those 3 shows. I got my audience to talk to. But Grant, listen to me. I got my peeps, and I'm loyal to my peeps. So I will sacrifice this, the unknown, for you that I do know, okay? All right, this deal I'm looking at, $1.5 million. Okay, everybody's like, how does he get this $375,000? Okay, he's got somebody that will lend him that money. It's not a big deal. Go sell it to somebody, man. Tell somebody, I know a deal. I got a deal. It's a great deal. $375. He's going to borrow the 25% down. Now, the real question you should be asking, somebody asked me, how does he borrow this money? The real question is the first debt, this is called the first debt. Will the first debt be all right with you borrowing the down payment? That's the real question. And you don't need to worry about it until you get the deal under contract. You need to find out from the debt. This is the main debt. This guy's all right with it. That's the second money. That's the investor in the deal, okay? The question is, will the main debt, the bank, the lender, be all right with this? Y'all follow me? You with me, Robert? Mm-hmm. That's the real question here, okay? Now, the way to do that is to basically, once this guy says, yeah, man, I'll take 7%, the thing to do is just to make him an investor in the deal. You and him buy that deal together, okay? And make him a partner in this deal, because this deal is really good, okay? This deal is gonna make $70,000 a year. The debt's 60 grand, is that right? I think that's about right, 50? No, let me go a little higher than that. $1 million, let me just do the math here. I need a phone, I need a calculator, I need something, guys. Every one of these shows needs a calculator, right? So I'm gonna take, this is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take the 375. I would make him a partner. Say, look, dude, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll guarantee you 7% a year interest, and I'll give you, I'll give you 35% of the profit on the deal. So I would make him more than a debt on the deal. You understand? So 375,000 times 5%. So I'm gonna multiply, times, let me just do the whole thing. $1.5 million, plus you're gonna have some other fees, but I'm just estimating, times 0.07. I'm gonna do the whole thing at 7%. Watch how this comes out. So 105,000 a year. So I'm gonna get rid of this. 105,000. Okay, I used what's called a rate factor. A rate factor of 7. It's not actually going to be a 7. 7. I just multiplied the 7 times the 1.5 to tell me what the debt's going to be, 105,000. So I'm going to make $32,000 on this deal with no money down. Still a good deal. I make $3,000 a month. You got to ask yourself though, hey, if I can make $32,000 a year with no money down, 16 units, that means each unit's paying me $2,000. Is it worth the time and energy? See, that's what you got to ask yourself now. If you're making $200,000 or $300,000 a year or $100,000 a year at a job, you might not want your attention on this. I don't know. I know some of you'll run across town to save freaking a quarter. But you won't do whatever it takes to earn $30,000. This is what my mom used to tell me, that's a lot of work. Mama, you just drove across town to save 50 cents on gas. You stood in line at the Walmarts to save a nickel. And you think this is work, man? Okay, the real estate game, folks, it's a real estate game. Do you think that property is going to go up in value over the next 10 or 15 or 20 years? Or is it going to go down in value? It might go down for a year or two, but sooner or later over time it's going up, okay? And while I'm being paid to wait, okay, now, all that being said, this is a good deal, Justin. Justin, show him the video from the satellite. This is what I don't like about this deal, though. What I don't like about this deal is the location of it, okay? And I don't like that blank lot across the street. If you're a Grant Cardone TV watching this show, or you're watching the show on YouTube, you can see it clearly. If you guys are on Facebook, you might not be able to see it. Go back in again. I don't like the 2 acres across the street that are vacant. I also don't like the 2 acres behind it that are vacant to the east. I don't like that. I also don't like the fact, bring it back to me, I don't like the idea that it's so far off the road. I don't like that. You know what that means? That means I got to spend a lot of money advertising that deal. Hey, come over here. Come all the way over here and look at my deal. I don't like that, okay? So all that being said, it does meet some criteria, 16 units, okay? It's a great cap rate. There's a reason why that 8.3% cap rate, the 8% cap rate, if he paid cash for this deal, you know how the cap rate works, right? This deal is based on this. If he paid $1.5 million in cash for this deal, it would earn 8.3%. Okay, there's no reason to pay cash for a deal today. Just telling everybody right now. Your boy Dave Ramsey has never bought $700 million worth of real estate. He got a TV show telling people how to save money and not go into debt. That's what he's got, okay? You would want to use debt on this deal today because I can borrow this money at about 4%. If I can get paid 8% on the deal and borrow most of this money at 4%, okay? If I can borrow $1,150,000 at 4%, that means you make 4%, 4.3% on $1.1 million that's somebody else's money. Do you understand? I'm being paid 4% to borrow money. You get it? You guys get it? That means I'd be paying $45,000 a year to take a loan out. To sign a piece of paper that says I'm going to pay you back. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to pay you back. The building is. Okay, let's talk to Lewis from New York. Justin, I hope that helps, man. Hey, send me your deal to Ryan, R-Y-A-N, at CardoneAcquisitions.com. R-Y-A-N, CardoneAcquisitions.com. Ryan at CardoneAcquisitions.com. Every Monday we do this show, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk about real estate. You guys got questions, Robert? Yes, Lucy, you with me on this deal?
I think the spot where I'm a little confused is like you take the loan out, you get paid the $45,000. How does the building pay you? Like where does that happen?
Okay, because this building is going to generate income, right?
Yeah.
And
do you make money when you sell it, or I mean you're making
well,
money?
Let's say I never sell it. Let's say I just finance the deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what based on the numbers that Justin gave me, after expenses, the building makes $137,000 a year.
After expenses.
After expenses. Before debt. Let's say I paid cash. If I paid cash for this deal, it would make me, that's that cap rate right there, the 8.3. Okay, $1.5 million. If I paid cash for it, it would return me after all expenses, 0.083. $124,000 is what this says. He's got a different number than that. He's saying $137,000 is the NOI on this deal. Oh, probably at the full price, the 8.8%. When we come back, I'm going to break this down for Robert and show it to you. Okay? Somewhere, this is going to, I'll come back. When we come back for break, I'm going to show you exactly how much money this makes. We're still in the neighborhood. It's going to change. It's a good deal, but is it a good location? That's my question. My name's Grant Cardone. You're watching Grant Cardone Real Estate Investing.
Style, fun, experience, and the best food on the planet. Brick City Grill, family owned and located in Somerset portion of Ames, Iowa. Voted best food in Iowa in 2016. Everything fresh, everything American. Rated the best sports grill in Iowa. This family-oriented environment was built to enjoy the best of life with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. With the highest quality food, watch the game, meet new people, and create your experience at Brick City Grill. For more information, visit brickcitygrill.com. That's brickcitygrill.com. Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegrigsdesign.com. That's stevegrigsdesign.com. Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services help you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit specializediraservices.com. That's specializediraservices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's specializediraservices.com.
Hey, welcome back. You're watching the Real Estate Show with Grant Cardone every Monday. I show you how to buy some real estate. Why do they call it real? Because it's real. Now, is it real good or is it real bad? That's the question. I don't know. I know this. You can at least touch it. I can go Google the damn thing. I can't. You buy $1 million worth of stock, of Twitter stock. You can't Google it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know where it's at. You don't know what it's worth. Nobody does. It's all made up, dude. It's pretendyville, okay? I got $1 million worth of this. I don't even know what this is worth. Is it worth anything? I don't even know. It's only worth what you think it's worth. That deal right there, I can go touch it, feel it. Is it a good neighborhood? I don't know. There might be crime going on across the street. You ought to do a little crime search on the deal. How much robbery's going on in the deal? What's the neighborhood like? What do the other homes sell? Who do we have on the phone? Lewis. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to have you on the show. Great to have you on the show. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, brother. I have a quick question in regards to looking at a deal, let's say, and looking at the most important parameters in order to be able to say, you know what, this is a good deal, this is a bad deal. What would you suggest to the audience to look at primarily? Is it cap rate? Is it money down? Is it where the property is located? Help me here.
Two things, subjective, objective. Okay, the word subjective means how does it feel to me? How it feels to me is how it's going to feel to somebody else. How does it feel when you look at the deal? How does it feel? Does it feel good? Do you know the neighborhood? People are like, where do I start? Start in your own neighborhood. What's a good book to read? A good book to read is Start in Your Own Neighborhood. That's the name of the book. Start looking in your own damn neighborhood. Okay, you're not going to buy the first deal you look at. You need to look at 50 deals, man. You guys need to get out, look at property, drive on property. What do you notice at the first property? Nothing. Second property? Nothing. Third property? Nothing. Fourth property? Nothing. 14th property? Wow. You know this, you know what? The pavement here is nicer than that other place we drove into. You just notice that the asphalt needs to be changed. Oh, wow, this one has a security gate. The first one didn't. You didn't notice that the first time. Oh, this has got screened-in porches. That one didn't. Oh, man, the people seem nicer here. The lighting's better at night. Man, you got to look at a lot of product. I looked at product for 3 years. Every weekend, twice a weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, I would look at real estate. If the real estate agent wouldn't show it to me, I'd jump the fence and go look at it. I'd walk in, I'd look at it, I'd have them walk me in. The thing about real estate, man, commercial real estate is you can go in as the renter and say, hey, I'm looking to rent a 2-bedroom. We don't have any. Do you have a 1-bedroom? That's all we have. But we never have anything here. We got one unit. I'm like, wow, that's good, right? So you're collecting data. That's the book. The book is the deal. The second part is it's got to fit the numbers, man. Okay? See, there's 2 sets of numbers here. This guy can make $40,000 or $50,000, maybe 70 grand a year with no money down on this deal. Is that a good deal? Could be. I wouldn't do the deal. Why wouldn't I do the deal? It's not big enough. Why would I put my time and energy in a deal that makes 70 grand? Would I do this for my first deal? Maybe. Maybe I would. Okay? Depends on how much money you're making. If you're making 120 grand a year, would you put the 120 you're making, the job you have now, at risk to chase 6 grand a month? Maybe. I might. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Once he buys that deal is, where's it located again?
It's located just
You better
west
not
of
walk
Tampa.
away from that deal, bro. That deal's so small, bro.
East
You
of
better
Tampa.
be there, Mr. Firefighter Justin. You better be there to look at it, check it out. Put your buddies in it, man. Rent it to your buddies. Get a cop in it, okay? Now, the other thing I'm worried about right here is what's behind this freaking place. Why is that a vacant lot? What's the guy that owns that lot going to do with that? Is he going to put a gas station there? In Texas, that could be a gas station. In Florida, it can't be. So you got to know everything, man. You got to know everything about the deal. Lewis, you got another question?
Yeah, I mean, the second part of the question is basically, just looking at what parameters you look at primarily. Yeah, I know cap rate seems to be very, very important. NOI is very important. What else do you look at?
Cap rate doesn't really mean much to me right now. We're not in a cap rate driven environment. Well, cap rate means this. What you paid for it, if you paid cash, that would be your return on the deal. Okay? Cap rate is somewhat important to me, but what's happened with cap rates, so you understand, cap rates have gotten compressed. Compressed means they're going lower and lower and lower. And the reason they're going lower is because the cost of money is nothing. So the cost of debt is so low that it's pulling down rates. Now, the lower the rate goes on the debt, the higher the value of that property can go. I can pay more and get the same return. But I can overpay for a deal too and never be able to get out. So one thing is you need to be thinking long term. One thing that I said about this, if the fireman is going to buy this deal, he buys 16 units, everything goes good the first year, everything goes the second year, good the second year, and all of a sudden his fire department says, dude, we want to move you, or the wife wants to move. Uh-oh. You're like, man, I got 16 units over there, man. How far can I move? Across town? No, we want to move you across state. He's got 16 units there. Look, if you don't pay attention to it, it's like kids, man. You don't pay attention to them, they could be smoking weed. They could get in the weeds. You know, you got to pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hope that helps, brother. Appreciate you, man. Jalen from Indianapolis. By the way, somebody sent me an awesome deal from Indianapolis. Jalen, what's up? Jalen, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. What's going on?
I wanted to ask Grant. I wanted to talk to him about what should I do to be able to work for him. I'm in high school right now, but I graduate in December, and right after I graduate, I want to work for Grant.
Dude, this is Grant, bro. You want to work for me? Let's roll. Quit threatening me. Let's do this. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, send me a video. careers@grantcardone.com. careers@grantcardone.com. I want to hire you, brother. And by the way, let's give him one of my signed Obsessed. I'm signing it right now for that man, Jalen, okay? Right here, dude. Okay. All right, let's talk to Marielle and Cali. Hard place to buy stuff. Cali, Boston, New York, Miami, Chicago, hard, man. It's expensive in these cities. What's up?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. This is Meryl from Sunnyvale.
Meryl, how you doing from Sunnyvale? Grant Cardone talking to you. Beautiful part of the world you live in.
Yes, but I hear your feelings on California, and I'm just wondering what you think about buying rental property in the area.
Well, I mean, there's good news and bad news about California. You know, they're not making. You know, it's a renter's market, and the rest of the country is going to follow California. I mean, you can't afford to own a home there. Doesn't even make any sense to buy a house there. So it's a renter's market. It's a great renter's market, but I am worried about regulation and I'm worried about water there. And I'm more worried about the politicians than I am the water. Okay, more than a lack of water, there's a lack of freaking intelligence in the state of California. So, you know, your governor just approved medical health insurance for all 100% of the 400,000 illegal immigrants you have in the state of California. Like, well, that's good, but somebody's got to pay for it, dude, because they ain't going to pay for it. They already get schools. They get everything. They don't have to buy their insurance. They don't buy insurance on cars. They just wreck into other people. I know people are going to hate this, but.
Well, this is where my whole family is, and I know your feelings on sticking with family over moving as well. Yeah. But this is where we are.
How much family you have there?
I got a lot. I got a lot of family here. And the good thing about it is we're all in it together. You know, if we did have an apartment building, I'd have a person who would design and build the kitchen. Yeah. A computer person, a bookkeeper person.
Well, that's good, blah, dude. Blah, blah. That's good. You can grow some strawberries outside too.
We can. We do.
Yeah. Get you some avocados going. Get you some almonds. I mean, the good news about California is they produce all the vegetables on the planet. Almost like 99% of all almonds come from California. 99% of all avocados. So look, I sold my last deal in San Diego. I mean, I could have made a good argument for buying everything I could get my hands on there, because there's no way that product is going away. Product being apartments there, rental property. It's an unbelievable, great place to invest if you're willing for a very small return. You'll never see that 8% return over there.
Yeah, I'm looking at 5.25 cap rates and.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hey, where is that? Sunnyvale? Five.
It's 5 minutes from me. It's actually in Santa Clara. I've already walked the property. It's about 6 minutes from my house.
How big's the deal?
But
How many units?
it's 20 units. It has a really good unit mix, but it's $7 million.
See now look, that was 16 units at $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Okay, at $1.5 million. Sorry, $1.5 million. This is how many units?
20 units.
At 7 millis. Okay,
Yeah.
she needs to put down $2 million to buy the deal, maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, the bank's going to tell you, what you ought to do is put this thing under contract and take it to a lender and have the lender underwrite it for you, because they're going to be like, no, we need $3 million down. And then you're going to see that the lenders don't even like the real estate there because it's getting overpriced. But whoever owns this, it's like Park Place, playing Monopoly. Whoever owns Park Place wins the game. Because sooner or later, you own something nobody can build. Okay. Hope that helps.
That's Santa Clara. You can go down to San Jose, and yeah, it's cheaper, but it's not, 3 blocks from Apple.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But let me tell you something. Apple, sooner or later, Apple's going to wake up and say, hey, we're going to Dallas. We're going to Chicago. We're going to Nashville. Why? Because our people can't afford to live here. We got to pay a guy $30,000 a month for him to rent a unit.
So you say start where you live. That's what I'm trying to go with.
Totally start where you live. So you need to find something you can steal. Okay, there's always something you can steal in a marketplace. Every marketplace, I could come into your marketplace and find something I could steal. The problem is going to be it's not going to be big enough for me to want to bother with it. Mm-hmm. So, be careful right now in Silicon Valley. You're up there in that whole quarter where things are punchy. All you need is one of the fang stops to bust, and all that stuff's going to roll over. I know all your arguments for that not happening, but it's a little cray-cray over there.
But would you just wait until that happened and then buy, or?
No, I wouldn't buy there. That's not where I would buy. I'd come where I could get a return on my money. For what you're talking about, how much money do you guys have to invest?
We have some other plans right this second, but I'm trying to get the whole family on board.
Well, do you have $2 million? Do you have $2 million?
It's possible.
Okay, good. Well, the other thing you might want to consider is putting money in a deal where you earn $200,000 a year, or $250,000 a year. You put money in a deal that I'm doing down here in Miami, where I'm buying product for $100,000 a door, and you're paying what, 500? You're paying 400,000 a door, and I'm paying 100. Okay, who you think's going to go up faster? While you're getting paid.
The difference is then we can't touch it. That's what you say.
You get on a plane and come touch it. You come fondle it, touch it, rub up against it, scratch your back on it, do whatever you want. But you want to touch it? How bad you want to touch it? Okay? Do I want to touch it for $7 million? Do I want to be in 20 units? Or do I just bought a deal, for instance, I bought a deal for, with $5 million, $4.6 million. I'll tell you a deal I'm buying right now. $30 million I'm buying with $7 million down. My down payment is what you're paying for the deal, and my deal's 288 units. You got 20 units. What deal you want to be in? 288 units or 20 units? So all I'm saying is, if you guys out there love the real estate game, and where you are, Boston, New York, Chicago, it's too expensive, you don't need to stay there. Go park your money on top of somebody else's play, right? And let them ride and expand. Robert from Fort Lauderdale. Okay, this is a great show, by the way, folks. Every Monday, I bring you this show. Talk about what to buy, how to buy, where to buy, how to get started, what you can find, what to look for, what to avoid, subjective, objective, debt, leverage. Man, I talk about it all. NOI, there's your piece right there, Robert. Okay? Okay. Talk to me, buddy.
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, sir. I'm doing great. You got a deal?
I do. I got one.
Tell me.
I just got the operating memorandum this morning, so the deals don't look as good as I originally thought, but 5420 Northwest 27th Street.
Okay. How much is it?
It's $15 million.
$15 million. All right. What's the NOI?
The NOI is 906. $906,787.
Okay, I'm gonna round it down. Okay, $906,000. Okay, so, dude, is this a good deal for him? What's the address again?
5420 Northwest 27th Street.
North 27th. You know what I'm going to do, man? Can you send me this? Send me this email. I'm going to underwrite this deal for you and send it back to you. Send the email to Ryan@CardoneAcquisitions.com. I'm going to underwrite the whole deal. Hey, I kind of like this deal. What's the location? Is that a good location? I don't know that location.
Yeah, it's off of, it's in Lauderhill.
Yeah, but my office is telling me it's not a good
Turnpike.
location. I got a guy in here packs a gun with him to work every day, and he says this is not a good location. I don't know, but I know this. Next Monday, Robert, I'm going to underwrite this deal, and I'm going to send you back the underwriting to your email. All right? Send it to Ryan@Cardone Acquisitions. Ryan@Cardone Acquisitions. RYAN. I'm going to underwrite this deal. I actually like this deal. Looking at what I'm seeing right now. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Real Estate Investing Made Simple, folks. Every Monday, Facebook stream, here we are. YouTube, you're watching it, subscribe. Grant Cardone TV for perfect video and audio and a complete description of the show with the details of what I share with you here. If I can underwrite your deal, if I can help you in your deal, send me an email to Ryan, RYAN, at CardoneAcquisitions.com. Ryan@CardoneAcquisitions.com. I'm happy to look at your deal, underwrite your deal. We do the show every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hell or high water, baby. Real estate good, real estate bad. I do this show every day for you. I'll see you next Monday.